Howdy tube viewers, good old TJ Pyramid here. This video today, actually doing it during the day, so it's brighter in here, is about Anchor Bay, specifically just some of my favorite old Anchor Bay movies I have. I mean, I used to collect Anchor Bay when Old Anchor Bay was Anchor Bay. You understand? Yeah, before it was the new logo and stars was associated with it and everything. So, yeah, just let me look over the bunch here real quick, make sure everything's exactly what I want. I mean, I used to go into my Best Buy like every Tuesday, you know, there'd always be like a new cool Anchor Bay release or something coming out, whether it's Evil Dead or something like that, or, you know, a George Romero type thing. But nowadays, when I see an Anchor Bay logo, I just, you know, I'm kind of iffy on it. I do have a couple of the newer Anchor Bay items that are good films that I enjoy. It's just not a label that I go out of my way to look for anymore. I still, when I see old Anchor Bays, you know, I still pick them up. Just getting harder and harder to find. So I got about 10 of them here, and I'm gonna do the first 9, and I'm gonna do one of the first ones I bought. Well, I'll tell you when I get there. So let's go ahead and start. And I mean, I have tons more of Anchor Bays, but these are just the ones I just grabbed that just came to my mind. And when it comes to my mind, I just want to pull it out and show it, you know, just let it be seen. We have the Werner Herzog version of Nosferatu. Fantastic cover. That'd be a great t-shirt to have, in my opinion. Really cool. This is the Fat 2-disc edition. I love this version of the movie. I think it's really well done. To me, it's right up there with the original Nosferatu. I absolutely love this film. Next up, we have The Stuff. This is fantastic. This has Michael Moriarty in it, and Garrett Morris. Michael Moriarty's character is such an asshole in this film, but he's so funny that you kind of forgive him for being an asshole in this. But I love this. You know, the premise basically killer yogurt. You know, I was always hoping that Scream Factory or somebody would do a version of this or something. I know there's European versions of this that have different covers and stuff, cooler covers, but just one of those movies I saw on VHS when I was a little kid, you know, looking around the horror section of the video store, and it just stuck with me for years, and I was really psyched to actually find this on DVD years ago. Hell Comes to Frogtown. Good old Rowdy Roddy Piper. Met the guy a few times. He's a nice fella. Hey, this is basically just what it says. Frogtown. These people are frogs. Just a cheesy, sci-fi-ish, you know, movie with frogs and Roddy Piper. I mean, come on. Roddy Piper, you need to do more. You need to do more stuff like Hell Comes to Frogtown and whatnot. Because I miss seeing you in films. Makes me want to spin. You need to do it, Rowdy. My personal favorite out of all of the Masters of Horror episodes, which I've seen all of them pretty much, except the ones that just sounded like snooze fests, and that would be Don Coscarelli's Incident on and Off a Mountain Road. Absolutely love this film. I love this story too. Of course, you know, the story's by Joe R. Lansdale, which is one of my favorite authors. So, you know, when you get Don Coscarelli, Joe R. Lansdale together, I mean, magic happens. So, just absolutely love this one right here. This one here is by Robert Hall. That's called Lightning Bug, with Brett Harrison, Laura Prepon, Kevin Gage. And basically, this kid in this movie dreams of doing special effects and stuff, and he just lives in a small Alabama town, and you know, it's kind of a, I don't know, it's not a full-on horror film, but I don't know, there's just like the church involved because they don't want him to do stuff, and it's just a really cool film. It just moves along really swiftly, and this is basically the writing directorial debut of Robert Hall, and some of you may know him. He's basically the guy who did, I'd say almost all, if not most of the special effects for like Angel and Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So this is kind of like his little dream project here. And it's just a really cool, fun film. If you've never seen Lightning Bug, check it out. It's pretty cool when you take off the slipcase. Just a really fun, good film, you know. Part of the Dario Argento collection here. The Church. Directed by Michael Silve. This, originally, the script for this was to be Demons 3, but it got reworked into The Church. Has a really young Asia Argento in it. Screenplay by Dario Argento and Michael Silve. I really like this film. I like the ending of it. I like the monster in it. I just think it's a really fun, cool Italian film. Another Italian film that I have on VHS floating around somewhere that I absolutely loved, and I waited and waited and waited years for this to come out on DVD. And when it came out, I was there day one to buy this, and that's Della Morte dell'Amore, or Cemetery Man, with Rupert Everett. Really, in my opinion, one of the last great Italian horror films. This is funny. This has really good gore in it. So yeah, I was really psyched when this finally came out. I finally got a copy of this on DVD. I don't know how many times I've watched this movie here, but you know, a lot of times. I love the disc on that too. Cool. I was really excited. Nice, really low budget film here. Written, produced, directed, all by J.R. Bookwalter, The Dead Next Door. Absolutely love the practical effects in this. This is just a really kick-ass film. The commentary on this will make your eyes water. It is absolutely hilarious. This version is loaded with special features. If you've never seen this movie, you need to see this movie if you're a gore hound and you like just small, really good independent horror films. This is definitely in my top 5 all-time, like, low-budget horror films. Absolutely love this, and you need to check out that commentary on this. It is funny as hell. Peter Fonda, Warren Oates. Race with the Devil. Look at that cover. Man, that's full of cheese. Basically, these people are in this RV just having a good old time, and they kind of witness some naked Satanists dancing around trees and shit, and they start getting chased, and all hell breaks loose, and it literally is a race with the devil. Awesome film. Really excited to find this. Found this probably about a year and a half ago. Me and the wife were going through FYE, and we stumbled across this for super cheap. And yeah, super cheap. I think like $5 for this. So that was really cool. And one of the first ones I ever bought after Anchor Bay was acquired by Starz, when they still had their old logo, but the Starz Entertainment thing was floating around there. And that is the awesome Scott Glosserman, Behind the Mask, The Rise of Leslie Vernon. Absolutely love this film. The year this film came out, I believe, mid-2000s. It was like my favorite movie of that year. I absolutely loved the premise behind this movie. I love the plot line behind this movie. A really smart horror film that actually isn't too smart for its own good. That everything comes together and you're like, yeah, I get this. I get what they're doing here. Really cool. This has Robert Englund in it. You have little Zelda Rubinstein, the little lady from Poltergeist and whatnot right there. She died a few years ago. Rest in peace, Zelda. But yeah, see, this is the Anchor Bay, the old logo, and then you got the stars moving in right next to it before they switch to the newer logo. But that's the Anchor Bays that I picked, that I just wanted to show everybody. All films I enjoy. You know, in my opinion, all fantastic films. If you haven't seen any of them, check them out. Uh, they're definitely worth seeing. And yeah, cheers. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, comment. Bye bye.